CJ fake WHOOPTY vid. Why is everybody? Yo, does anybody still listen? What happened to CJ? Hold on. 10 hours ago, CJ the fake blood behind WHOOPTY. Okay, yo, is he actually fake WHOOPTY, chat? Does anybody know? Is he actually fake WHOOPTY? I'm not listening to Blood on Lee's remix. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't know how the fuck I tell y'all. Why they call him fake WHOOPTY? Like, how do you
CJ is a drill rapper from Staten Island who blew up last year with the hit song WHOOPTY. But since going viral, many question his street cred and accuse him of being fake and an industry plant. Let's get into the career and come up.
But why do niggas call him
the
fake?
wannabe blood behind WHOOPTY. CJ first got the world's attention with his hit song WHOOPTY, which dropped July 30th, 2020, and peaked at number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy how high it went on the Hot 100 charts. Yo, for it to peak 10, it really thinks that, like, yo, when an artist peaks that high on billboards, it really makes you think that their career is gonna be so good. But damn, bro, I ain't hear from CJ since WHOOPTY, nigga. Nah, actually, I ain't gonna lie. He had one song after WHOOPTY. Chat, what was that song called? I forgot what it was called. Oh, Feeling My Bop. I think it's called Bop or some shit like that. After Bop, I was like, damn, CJ, how the fuck you go from 10 to nothing? Like, what happened? Like, you feel me? Just like Tekka, watch your mouth, because Tekka charts. He charts. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. He fucking charts. Yo, I finessed you almost 2 years, gang. You know the vibes. Yo, Lil Celine with a donation. Lil TJ and French Montana after this. TJ carried, though. Bro, Lil TJ and French Montana, bro. Bro, you mean just straight Lil TJ? Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. There's no way. I fail to believe that you niggas actually sit there and listen to French Montana. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. The's no way. I'm not jacking it.
The track instantly blew up thanks to the hard-hitting beat and viral music video, which showed CJ and his homies posted on the block, rocking red rags and shouting the catchphrase, WHOOPTY, a blood greeting call. The beat to WHOOPTY featured a sample from the Indian song Sanam Re. This same sample was famously used in the beat for Exposing Me by Mimo 600 and King Von, which was also remixed by drill rappers like FBG Doug, Ruga, and 22Gs. So, the song became an instant hit because of the familiar beat, generic bars, and catchy hook. Not long after it popped off, people began taking a closer look at CJ to find out if he was really WHOOPTY or just claiming for the clout. CJ grew up in Staten Island and comes from a Puerto Rican family. He started rapping as a hobby when he was 9, but took it more seriously at 14 when he started dropping tracks on SoundCloud and YouTube. He had a few tracks on SoundCloud before blowing up with WHOOPTY, including a song with the OG Fake Blood, 6ix9ine, called Pop.
Wait,
none of these tracks made much of an
Why they say OG Fake Blood? Yo, listen, chat. Keep it 100. Do y'all still fuck with 6ix9ine? And if y'all say no, is it because he snitched? Because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I feel like a lot of you niggas be capping. Like, anybody who listens to 6ix9ine knows that 6ix9ine's music is not ass. Like, don't act like you niggas wasn't bumping 6ix9ine in 2018, 2019. I feel like the snitching allegations is like what made y'all niggas turn against him. Like, y'all niggas was not saying that he was ass. Y'all niggas was not saying he was ass when he was in 2018, 2019. Nigga was nice. Let's keep it 100. I feel like he disrespectful. Yeah, he is disrespectful. But I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, just me personally. I don't listen to 6ix9ine no more because, like, he's blackballed and shit like that. But if I'm keeping it 1,000 with you and keeping it all the way 100 G shit, I still fuck with him as far as personality goes. Like, nigga, when I see a 6ix9ine interview, yo, I'm fucking crying. Like, this nigga 6ix9ine is the funniest thing in the world, bro. It's just facts. You feel me? But, like, music-wise, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't really care. Like, you feel me?
Impact online, or even in New York City. He self-released the track WHOOPTY in July 2020 using the beat he found on YouTube and became an overnight success. He later signed to Warner Records and Cruise Control Entertainment.
Yo, DJ,
but here's where the accusations of CJ being an industry plant first started. The CEO of Cruise Control Entertainment, James Cruz, is also CJ's uncle. CJ said multiple labels reached out to him, but Warner offered the best situation, probably because he had family members in high positions at the company. His uncle James Cruz is a music mogul who has deep connections in the industry. He worked for Reebok in the 90s before making the transition into music and working for Bad Boy. Cruz got close to Puffy and ended up running his entire organization. He worked with Combs Enterprises for almost 10 years before leaving to start his own Latin-focused music marketing firm.
Damn, so this nigga's family was rich beforehand. Right, you done shopping? Nah, I'm waiting for midnight. Yo, Shaq, thank you for the 10 months. Exclamation point sub. How to subscribe to the stream.
So, CJ seemed like the perfect project for his Uncle James, who was looking for the next big Latin star to take over New York. At first, CJ had a more melodic, auto-tune heavy approach to rapping, but this ain't attract much attention. CJ just wanted the clout, and he wasn't trying to spend the next decade grinding in the music industry to make a name for himself. So, he took notes from 6ix9ine's playbook and started making aggressive drill tracks, flaunting his alleged gang ties. To his credit, it worked, and WHOOPTY was one of the biggest songs in New York in the summer of 2020. The track went viral on TikTok too, which boosted its popularity. Plus, it got a major push on radio and other outlets thanks to the ties.
But yeah, when I saw this video, like,
so overnight,
there's no way he's
CJ
not
went from an
WHOOPTY.
unknown rapper to one of the biggest up-and-coming stars in New York. But all the attention also brought questions from fans about who this new rapper was, as well as the gang he was from. He's clearly claiming blood from the bandanas.
What's an industry plant? An industry plant is like, an industry plant is basically when an artist is placed in a position where like it's forced on you, like the music is kind of forced on you. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. Certain niggas say like Kid Leroy's an industry plant, like he had no, well, people say that he has no organic blow up. He was just put in our ears. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, that's what niggas say is an industry plant. Niggas say who else niggas say is an industry plant? But don't people gotta fuck with you still? Yeah, but like, there's no organic come up. Like, niggas say Jack Harlow's an industry plant. Like, Jack Harlow had no organic build up. Like, he was already on a label and niggas just threw him out there. Like, you feel me? Like, nah, I wouldn't say Lil Nas X was an industry plant. He had an organic come up, nigga. Old Town Road was going viral on Twitter and all types of shit. That was organic. Like, with Kid Leroy, there was no sort of like with Kid Leroy, there was no sort of like hit single or anything that made him on. It was mainly just like, yo, he fucked with Juice WRLD and his music was good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Diplax, thank you for the resub.
Gang.
Exclamation point sub, how to subscribe to the stream. Yes, Leroy had a hit. Nigga, I'm not saying he didn't have a hit. I'm saying his come up wasn't, well, according to some people, personally, I don't give a fuck. But according to some people, his come up wasn't organic. Like, everybody just knew him as Juice WRLD's homie who makes good music. Nobody really knew him as, oh yeah, do you see that, like, that new Kid Leroy nigga? Like, nah, it was majority so, like, yo, this nigga's just Juice WRLD's homie who makes good music. Like, it wasn't no organic come up. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, stop saying be live different, bro.
And the use of the term WHOOPTY, but the lyrics to the song are pretty basic and don't say what borough or what set he's from. This is when rumors went around that CJ ain't really who he claimed to be and was just another clout chasing rapper using gangs to blow up in the music industry. WHOOPTY's not a phrase that CJ made up. It's a common word used in the Bronx by the Bloodhound Brim. CJ crossed the line when he did an interview with Genius where he claimed credit for the word WHOOPTY. He said that it was a term he invented and used with his homies.
What the
He even
fuck?
went as far as filing a trademark for the phrase so no one else could use it for commercial purposes. This upset the Bloodhound Brims, who have been using the word for years and wanted
Your piece was my stuffing this year for Thanksgiving.
Nice, Cornelius. Thank you for the donation.
proper credit for creating it. Bloodhound Brim's founder, LaBrim, even called in from prison, calling out CJ for taking the term and not giving proper credit. LaBrim was sentenced to 30 years in prison back in 2019 in connection to his leadership of the Bloodhound Brim. Even though he's locked up, he still tapped in with what's going on in the streets and had to set the record straight about who really started WHOOPTY. He gave CJ props for making the hot song, but accused him of stealing the word WHOOPTY from the Bloodhound Brims and denies having any affiliation with the rapper.
So first and foremost, CJ made a hot song, but the content that he used,
Yo, Woo Blicky,
that's
looking
not
for
his
sub.
content.
Excuse
So
me,
his
27
foundation is
stream.
based off a lie.
I'm not watching YB
He's
vs.
not
Third Kid for a hit,
WHOOPTY.
bro.
He don't know nothing
Yo, y'all
about
niggas is trying to get me tight
he
right now,
just seen
bro.
a fly splash and he jacked it.
He called him out for claiming the set and lifestyle that he and a bunch of other Brims are serving decades in prison over. He says the only reason the song was hot in the first place is because of the respect they built in New York, but he's disrespecting the Brims by saying he created the word. He makes it clear he ain't beefing with CJ or saying he gonna do something to him, but he had to set the record straight about where Whoopty started. This hurt CJ's street cred, and after that, more gang members and other New York drill rappers started questioning his affiliations. G5 Reels, a rapper affiliated with LaBrim, also hopped on live to call out CJ for being a fake blood with no ties to the Bloodhound Brims and for copyrighting the term Whoopty, even though he never put in any work for the set.
I got you. First you made the Yo, Simple, thank you for the resub. Exclamation point sub. How to subscribe to the stream. Consume with the resub. Hold on. Let me see what you said.
They say this nigga fake blood?
Yeah, they said he fake.
Nah, that sounds like a certain nigga.
How right can I get a kiss for 6 months? Nigga, I kissed you already. You said what?
It sounds like a certain nigga that I know. Fake claiming shit.
Who?
You'd be surprised.
Throw an ad on it.
Nigga's name is Mario HTXX.
What the fuck do I false claim?
You're not OTF. You're not 300.
Bro, listen. Have I ever said I was 300?
Yes.
No, nigga, I never said I was. Never.
Yes.
Where's my clip?
You
it.
are not G. You are
Clip
not
it.
GB.
Clip
You are
it.
not G. You are not GBE.
Clip it. If I ever said I was 300, clip it.
Okay, you are not GBE. You are not OTF.
Did I ever say I was GVE?
Yes.
What? Clip it. When did I ever say I was GVE?
Okay, you're still not OTF.
My brother, listen. I know people in OTF. I never said I was. I'm not.
All right, so I'm Woo.
Nigga, you don't know people in Woo.
I do.
You don't.
I do.
You think you do. You don't.
I do.
Nigga,
I
fake
know
woos
real
don't.
Woo
Fake
members.
woos don't count. Fake woos
Bro.
don't count. Like what are you
Oh
talking
wait,
about?
okay. Hold on. So you're OTF because you know niggas in OTF, right?
Yes, nigga.
Okay, so wouldn't he be Woo if he knows niggas in Woo?
You said what?
So wouldn't that make him Woo if he knew Woo niggas?
Who?
Because that's all you're OTF.
Not. I mean, but listen, he's Woo by affiliation. Like he's affiliated. I'm not OTF, but I'm affiliated. Like you feel me?
You're
Yeah. So I'm not OTF. I just know niggas in OTF. Exactly. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like for instance, I'm not AMP, but bro, AMP's like that's gang. I'm not DEO, but like I fuck with Bruce. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's how it works. Make sense?
I mean, not really, but I mean, continue.
Song Whoopty, then you make the song Bop. That's all our shit, boy. And you still not trying to pay homage? Then you gonna copyright our shit? You copyright our shit? Like, yo, boy, your head not good.
The Bloodhound
Mayfield,
Brims
thank you for
was
the
one of the
14
most
months.
violent gangs in
Happy
New York
Thanksgiving.
before being
Love
taken
you,
down in
Jess.
a major gang indictment in 2016. They operated in various locations in New York City, as well as Westchester, Elmira, and Pennsylvania. They was accused of trafficking massive amounts of crack, cocaine, and heroin throughout the state of New York and Pennsylvania. A lot of Bloodhound Brim leaders was later arrested in a RICO indictment
thank you for
and charged
36
with
months.
crimes that included racketeering, murder, attempted murder, drug trafficking, and assault. The Brim started in Los Angeles, but later branched out to New York in the early 90s. Like most blood sets in NYC, the Brim started in prison at Rikers Island and then spread out to the streets later on. There's multiple Brim sets in New York that make up what they call the Blood Brim Army. During the height of their rise, the Brims was behind a lot of wild crimes that eventually led to their downfall. In 2012, LaBrim and another Blood member named Don P got arrested for a shootout at a chicken spot in the Bronx where they allegedly fired at ops with an AK-47. LaBrim was
What?
later found guilty of attempted
Who just carries an AK-47 like that? Exactly, yo, Coke.
Yo,
You see what the nigga in the chat said?
nah, what is that?
Rat is OTF gaming. Exactly. I'm OTF gaming,
So
nigga.
you're a fucking gamer.
That's fine, bro. I'm OTF. Come on, man.
murder for the crime, which was one of the events that led to his 30-year sentence. In 2014, a Brim leader named Kevin Melton made headlines after kidnapping the father of one of the prosecutors who was responsible for locking him up for life. Melton got hit with life in prison for ordering a hit on someone in 2011. To get revenge, Melton went after one of the prosecutors who was responsible for convicting him. He set it all up using a cell phone he snuck into jail and ordered 5 members to kidnap the prosecutor, but they ended
What?
up going to the wrong address and instead kidnapped their father, Frank Jansen. The gang kidnapped Jansen from
These niggas are ruthless. Annoying. When 12 o'clock hits, fuck Amiris, fuck Dior, and fuck all that other designer shit. Saturday till I die. Facts. They give it a donation.
From his crib in Atlanta, then called his wife and told
Demon, free him. Yo, did you hear what he said, Coke?
Well, he kidnapped the prosecutor.
Yes, he kidnapped the prosecutor's father.
Kept you in my prayers. Glad all is good and God bless you to be okay. Also, you should ask Chad if they want to see you play GTA San Andreas. They just remastered it. You could do a walkthrough and just take it from stream to main channel.
Oh, San Andreas? Is it on PC? Chad, y'all fuck with San Andreas? I didn't try it. I didn't try to remaster shit.
told her they was gonna torture and kill her husband if she ain't follow their demands. But the FBI was able to intercept a call between Melton and the kidnappers and found Jansen at an apartment complex in Atlanta. So the Brims was responsible for a wave of terror, not just in New York, but all over the country. This eventually led to the indictment that took down many high-ranking members of the gang, including LeBrim. But even with most of their leaders locked up, the Bloodhound Brims are still well respected in New York. So for LeBrim to make a public statement denying CJ's credibility was a major blow to the rapper's career. Plus, it wasn't just Brim members taking shots at the rapper. Brooklyn rapper 22G's also came out and questioned CJ's street cred. In January 2021, 22G's tagged CJ on Instagram saying, @RealCJ giving me 6ix9ine vibes and boy from Staten Island, the safest borough in NYC. He also dropped a whoopty.
I'm not from New York, so chat. Is Staten Island really the safest borough in New York?
Easily.
It is. They said it's suburban as fuck. Wait, so like, but he's from Staten Island. Did he actually live in Staten Island?
Staten Island is like where niggas like you from.
Are you crazy? Bro, my mom literally told you that I was from the trenches. Like, she literally told you that. Like, I don't know why you're like trying to like. Yes, she did. I had her in the call. You want me to go? I'll go get my mom right now. You want me to go get her right now?
Bro, I don't know why you want to get your mom. Bro, why do you want to be from the trenches?
Nigga, it's not about me wanting to be from the trenches. It's just that was just my habitat. That was my environment.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just can't relate. It's not like you want to be. It's like, nah, I don't want to be from the trenches. Like, no, nigga, that's just what it was. That was my habitat. That was my environment.
So
that's when I had to like grow up around there. Like, you feel me?
Nah, that's some real
nigga,
shit.
you ain't never have popcorn ceilings on the roof, nigga. I had to live with that.
Yeah,
nigga, when I walked into my bedroom, nigga, my head touches the ceiling, nigga. I'm 5'8". You don't get to deal with shit like that. Like,
you allowed to have popcorn ceilings?
Yo, Triggs, thank you for the resale. Exclamation point sub. How to subscribe to the stream? Like, you can't relate, nigga. Like, when I walk into my room, my hair touches the roof, nigga. I'm 5'8".
Oh, you are
like, come on, bro. Like, you can't relate, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like,
remix
bro,
called
someone
Goofy.
just said your high school was a white school.
Nah, it's definitely a white school. 100%. But that's the high school I went to. That doesn't mean anything. Nigga, I went to 2 different high schools. Nigga, the other high school I went to was a primary black school, Summer Creek. Summer Creek is straight niggas. I ain't gonna hold you. But I ain't gonna lie. The other high school nigga, I ain't gonna lie. That's straight white. Well, it wasn't straight white. It was a nice mixture. But there was a lot of rich kids. I ain't gonna just a lot of rich kids.
Where he took shots at CJ, calling him a groupie who was just jacking the Brooklyn drill sound to make himself more popular. In interviews, 22G's made it clear that it wasn't real beef, but he had to address the situation because CJ ain't give respect to the originators of the sound that made him famous. CJ responded to 22G's with the track Hit Up.
School. Nigga, you wanna know why I claim it? It's because like the middle school I went to was the same niggas. So like I know niggas from both schools. Like you gotta be from there to understand. Like, you feel me? Like,
so nigga bang,
nah, you don't get it. You don't get it. Glad to see you doing well, oh sick ass nigga. I was praying for you though. Rabies having ass nigga. Rabies having ass nigga. More gums than teeth having ass nigga. But stay blessed up and stream more now. You know the vibes. Here's your donation. Your mother was a doctor. My mom is not a doctor. Like, what? You was making good grades? Nah. So let me try to get to y'all real quick. So basically, like, the neighborhood I was in, was so large and crowded, like, and during that time period, that we all went to one middle school. The middle school was so big they had to put another one. We didn't get separated. Me and my niggas didn't get separated until 8th grade, right? After 8th grade, nigga, half the school was divided. Like, that's how big our middle school was. Nigga, our middle school was, we don't care, play the video, we don't care, okay.
Where he don't just diss the rapper, but take shots at his entire gang, the Gangsta Disciples. On the track, he raps, I catch a blicky, man down in my city, referring to 22G's Blicky gang. And in the video, he's seen throwing up GDK, which means Gangsta Disciple Killer.
Yo, come on, yo, listen. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, chat, keep it on it. Do you think CJ WHOOPTY is actually gonna catch a body? Just keep it on it, right?
Why you say that like that though?
It's funny, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. But don't get me wrong, I see that nigga in person. That nigga was right in front of me at that TikTok fight in the VIP section. He was in front of me at the TikTok fight. Cause Aiden had gave us VIP tickets to the shit. So, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, his entourage, it's a whole bunch of big niggas, but like, I ain't really see niggas that look like they knew him. Like, the niggas that was around him were kind of older, you feel me? You were scared? Why would I be scared in the VIP section?
The gang that 22G's is from. So not only is CJ starting beef with another rapper, he wants smoke with one of the biggest gangs in America too. Another popular Brooklyn drill rapper, Busy Banks, came out and said CJ jacked his bars and stole his whole flow. Busy posted on his Instagram story, that CJ need to give me my credit, no cap. Jacking my lingo and flow, I'm tired of not getting the recognition I deserve. I started this new wave of drill rap. Let's talk about it. If you listen to the flow and lyrics on Hit Up, it sounds similar to Busy Banks' tracks Neo and Don't Start Part 2. So instead of earning people's respect, CJ was quickly making enemies. In September 2021, 22G's did an interview with No Jumper, where Adam22 reveals that CJ was set to do an interview, but canceled at the last minute. The reason he canceled was because the person in charge of their social media posted something about the beef between him and CJ. So CJ got in his feelings and canceled the whole interview.
We had an interview booked with CJ. And then somebody on the social media team, they posted up 22G's dissing CJ. They just posted about it because it's notable, it's news, you know, we're paying attention. We were all talking about it in the group chat, so they posted it. CJ interview canceled.
This was another L for the Staten Island rapper. He could have used the interview to tell his side of the story, but instead, he chose to stay quiet. CJ never really addressed the accusations that he's false claiming and stealing another rapper's style and flow. He also went and dropped another single that brings the same kind of buzz that WHOOPTY did. He dropped an EP in early 2021 called Loyalty Over Royalty, which was executive produced by French Montana. But none of the other songs made the same impact as WHOOPTY. Unless CJ can switch up his whole style and come back with a banger that puts him on the charts, it'll probably just be a one-hit wonder. Just like 6ix9ine, part of his appeal was his gang ties.
6ix9ine wasn't a
once the truth was exposed, fans just move on to the rappers who really live what they rap.
Damn. WHOOPTY. We get to my side of the movie. Damn, what happened, bro? Like, I really gotta understand. Like, that nigga got 1 million subs. That's really good. 10 million. Actually, I ain't gonna lie. This nigga might not be doing bad. Maybe niggas is tweaking. 4 million with Dream Doll. That ain't bad either. Yo, G, so wait with the 550. I spent the W's in the chat for ball, man. Hold on, chat.